Hello, dear friends. This is Stevie Ray with another poem. This one is called A Typical Day. Seeds of vast change swallowed in the hallowed hall. A typical summer day. A typical chair. A typical man. Atypical seeds sprouting forth. She sits on the floor, coloring in the book from the corner store. Crayons of many hues. She traces her finger over the pictures she has colored. She traces her finger over the page, a typical afternoon. He's rocking gently in his chair, typing on his computer keyboard. The cat behind him on the floor is quiet. She seems a little hungry. He thinks it's a little early for that. Odd. He types some more on the keyboard. He rocks again gently in his chair. Vaguely hears the birds outside. From outside the window, the bird's eye view, he sees a third person in the room. He's lying on the couch, reading a newspaper with no words. Odd. He feels her gaze on his back, quickly rotates in his chair. She's staring at the coloring book, tracing circles on the blank page. The lines are following her finger. The spiral is falling into the floor. A typical summer day. Odd. He rocks back in his chair, is surprised by the suddenness of the silence, looks overhead at the deep blue midday sky. There are no clouds. There are no circling, spiraling birds. There are no sounds at all. Odd. He rocks forward in his chair, types a few more of these words on his keyboard. Hears the gurgling sound of the swirling lines under her swirling finger. Feels her sharp gaze at it on his back. He knows she is looking into the deepening spiral. Yet he feels her sharp gaze. He read it in the newspaper with no words. He read it in his dreams. Tomorrow night. Odd. He rocks back again in his chair, sees the birds singing in the nearby tree. It looks like they are smiling and singing, but there are no sounds. Odd. She is entranced in the deepening spirals, wonders about the man on the couch, finds his reflection in the spiral's light. He is flexing his muscles vigorously. He can't get up from the couch. The newspaper is on the floor. All the words have again vanished. The words melted into the rippling waves of the spiral. She reads them as they disappear into the dark nothingness, but they have no meaning. The couch is still holding him down. She thinks that's a little odd. Goes back to her coloring. A typical day. He watches her watching the man while outside the room. He realizes he can somehow see through the wall. He laughs at this unique moment, then gasps when he realizes his laugh has no sound. He wonders why there is no sound outside the walls, then realizes his hearing is still in the room. He is satisfied with this reasoning and decides to take a short nap. Odd. The man on the couch is still struggling to get up, flexing and relaxing and flexing some more. The couch refuses to release him. A typical room, a typical day. She is pulled from her trance by the sound. She thinks he called her name, but she doesn't remember what her name is. She finds her way back to the beautiful swirls. The colors are perfection. The hues are wonderful. This feels like home. She's staring at him again. Odd. He is awakened abruptly by the smell. He is instantly famished. He remembers his love for fried chicken. He realizes this is not so typical a day. No one is cooking chicken. Odd.